to business and the markets, the first trading day in the new month of May. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the program. This is Business Morning with me, Bosun Damofaye. We're live to you from Channels Television and in Lagos, Nigeria's financial capital. We welcome our viewers here in Nigeria and around the world. Let's get started. An interesting 1 hour we have together, and we're starting with very positive news that's already on the wire as we speak. Nigeria's manufacturing data showing the index recovering in the month of April. 58.9 was the reading, according to the independent report released early today by FBN Quest. That's an investment and securities company. The report shows that all the 5 sub-indices measured by this manufacturing data were positive last month. And the report says, thanks to the Central Bank of Nigeria, rapid sales of FX, taming Naira value at the market. Now we're seeing some positive flow back into what the central bank has been doing. This report, this 2-page report, says Nigeria's employment in the manufacturing sector is picking up for the first time since November 2015. The employment index was reading 55. Don't forget, 50 is the neutral. Any figure above 50.0 is positive. So for the first time since November 2015, large companies in Nigeria are hiring more people in the month of April. That's what this report said this morning. Don't forget that PMIs are forward-looking sentiments about what manufacturers, industry people, sales managers think will be an outlook on the economy looking forward. And that's one positive news we have for you this morning. It says since February circular that the central bank opened several windows as far as the forex is concerned, selling wholesale hundreds of millions of dollars into forward FX market for large manufacturers and small medium enterprises last month. That is beginning now to pay off, and that is what this report says all about, with sentiments that Nigeria may have exit recession in the first quarter of 2017. And that's positive news. We need to let you know all these indices are reading positive last month. Manufacturing piping hot from 52.8 in the month of March to 58.9 at the threshold of 59 reading, heading towards 60 in the month of April. We need to let you have that, and we're going to focus more on this today and in the days ahead. Now, welcome to a brand new month, and we have a lot on the agenda. For the new month, the presidents of Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, and others will be in Abuja later this month, 15th and 16th, for the Leading Africa Infrastructure Summit to mark the 10th anniversary of the Africa Finance Corporations. Delegates are expected from Morocco, Rwanda, Namibia, South Africa, Senegal, Tanzania, Guinea, Mozambique, and across Africa. Of course, in case you forget, AFC is headquartered in Lagos, Nigeria. And very important report from the IMF Africa Department will be unveiled next week, Tuesday, in Abuja. The head of the unit, Mr. Selassie, will be in Abuja and is leading the team of the IMF to launch the Regional Economic Outlook Report. That report being launched in Abuja will be simultaneous in Dakar, Senegal, the same day. We have access to that, and Channels Television will be on the ground. That report will focus on economic progress for the region and opportunities that you can see. Meantime, also this month, the African Development Bank, or the AFDB, will hold its 2016 annual meetings in India. That will be from the 22nd to the 26th. Now let's get a bit of our own economic programs here. The National Assembly will have to now continue the unfinished business of the budget 2017. We'll keep an eye on what the National Assembly, the upper and lower house, will focus on as soon as they're back in the chambers and are getting on with the business of the state. Meantime, the progress report we're waiting for as far as the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, called the ERGP, from the UDOMO's Ministry of National Planning and Budget. We're also looking at that for this month. And of course, one very important day on the calendar is that the President Buhari's administration will clock 2 years in office on May the 29th. You don't want to miss that. We have a long list of reports and special focus, studio interviews, all here on Channels Television in the weeks leading to May the 29th, looking at President Buhari's 2 years in office. Now, that's on the economic side. Look at the market side. We have a lot to also talk about. We've gotten the PMI now on the straight from FBN Quest. You saw the number 58.9 reading, better than expected. The central bank is expected to roll out its own manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMI data in the next few days. We'll keep a good look on that as well. Later, in about 10 days from now, the Statistics Office will give you what you call the April inflation data, as well as the expectations, what the first quarter GDP numbers looked like. That is coming from Dr. Yemi Kale's office. We're looking at that in 2 weeks' time. Meantime, look at the third week. You're looking at the May calendar of the FGN papers, primary bond auction by the Debt Management Office. From today, however, the central bank will start its usual treasury bills auctions. So this is part of what the activities will be at the marketplace at 10:50 this morning. We're going to talk to that, what the markets will look like in the month of May. And of course, the delayed first quarter earnings from some of the companies listed on our markets. So, it was on Labor Day celebrations yesterday, and the laborers, of course, you've seen the front page newspapers, you watched the news in the last couple of hours overnight, so you saw what happened. But one news that was a little bit different from the others came from the Securities and Exchange Commission, sending out a full-page advertorial wishing Nigerians Happy Workers' Day. And this is the first time that the SEC is wishing Nigerians a Happy Workers' Day. But what is it is all about? It's about eDividend, the new portal that has just been unveiled, or a basket of new thinking from the SEC targeted at retail investors in the Nigerian market.